Hey everyone, welcome to the first episode of Origin PC Live. Let's do it! Hey guys! Welcome to Origin PC Live. My name's Alexis Roselle, aka Kuzi. I am the community leader here at Origin PC.
All of the above. I'm Kevin Washaleski, CEO and co-founder of Origin PC.
Yes, he is. That is true. So Origin PC Live is a fun way for us to talk about technology, games, and geek stuff with the community. You can interact with us by making comments, asking questions, and tweeting at us using the hashtag OriginPCLive. We have a team on standby watching your feedback and responses.
Welcome to the very first show. Thanks for being a part of it. Please do interact with us on the Twitch chat, Facebook Live, Mixer, anywhere that you're watching. Send us some messages, give us some questions at the end of the show. We're going to be answering those questions, some of those questions live. And one more thing, earlier this week, we asked over social media, what are things that only PC gamers get to experience? Near the end of the show, we're going to reveal the post of the week. That person's going to win a prize, and then we're going to start one for next week as well. And then, of course, we have our special guest, Mighty Mouse, joining us. That's later, so stay tuned.
And with that, let's kick off the show. Bam. So we're starting with some gaming news. Traditionally during summer there's a gaming drought. Am I right? Which means there's not too many new games that come out. As with the tradition this year, Steam is currently hosting a summer sale to give players the opportunity to play games they may have missed or if they've been waiting for lower prices. Along with the Steam sale, today Microsoft launched their Ultimate Game Sale that takes place on Xbox and Windows 10. There's lots of opportunities to get good deals on games that came out in the past couple of months. Kevin, what do you think about these sales? Have you got anything?
I have. I've bought, so like every time I go to check on the Steam sale, I'm like, oh, let me check it out today, see what's on there. Boom, I buy another 2 games. So it's very addicting. So many great games you can get.
I'm on the same boat.
For like 50 cents, $1, $4. Every year it's amazing, and it's just as good this year as any year.
Yep. It's so funny because everything gets reduced to like a much lower price, but I end up spending more than I ever do on Steam.
Exactly. You add it all up, and it's more than one $60 game.
But I've gotten.
But you got like 20 titles.
Yeah, I've gotten so many new games. I've gotten a bunch of bundles, which is like the best part about it. They bundle like old games that I haven't tried together.
Yep.
I've gotten new titles that I've been dying to try, but I was like, I don't think it's worth that price, and now it's perfect. So I'm very, very happy with it.
I'm also a sucker for the just buy the 4-pack.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
so you
okay, Isabel and I can play, friends. So we need 2 copies. And then what the heck, I'll just buy 2 more copies and give them to my friends.
Yeah, right on.
Next up, earlier this week, some company, Nintendo, announced something. The Super NES Classic Edition. Super excited for that. Last year we camped out for the NES Classic, the original one. I've already been going to GameStop, literally this one next to the office. We go every day and we ask them, what's up with the pre-order? What's going on? So it's coming out this year. It's going to feature Super Mario World, Super Metroid, Earthbound, and most notably a never-released game, Star Fox 2.
Fantastic.
Not so sure about that game. We'll see. September 29th is when it comes out. It's going to be $79.99, and everybody's going to want one. So definitely check one out. Alexis, what do you think about this classic system?
I'm hyped. I'm very hyped. I think I'm going to get one. I didn't get the NES Classic, which I was disappointed in.
Oh, you never got one?
No, I never got one.
Well,
I'm disappointed in it.
That's all good, because now you get the Super NES.
I know, I can get the Super NES Classic. I think I'm going to go for it. I didn't get the first one, but I do have the Switch, so I'm kind of like, oh, what's going to come out on Virtual Console? Which is kind of curious that, we know Virtual Console's coming on the Switch, yet they'd release the SNES Classic, so maybe, are we still sure that it's coming? Like, would they still release
It's coming next year, though.
Yeah?
And they said the SNES Classic will only be, like, this year. For, like, 1 year or something, then it's gone.
Interesting stuff.
Yes.
I'm excited either way. So, a couple weeks ago, Team Origin PC went to E3, and we showcased our new thin and light laptop, the all-new Evo 15S. We've had one for a while, but this is the new one. It'll be available soon, and it features up to an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1070. It's a thin and light chassis. Kevin, do you have any more details about this new system? Any ideas when it'll come out?
Why you gotta ask me that? I do
know,
have some
right?
more
Put you on the
details.
spot.
So yeah, we announced that at E3 we had press coming by, influencers, and E3 was open to the public. So general people were coming by, checking it out. Everyone was super excited about it. So we did the official announcement. The product is coming soon. We don't have an official date yet, but you can follow us on social media. You can join our newsletter, and we'll announce it as soon as it's ready. You'll get to hear it first on social media and via our newsletter.
Yeah, I'm very excited about it. I always am. As you can see, the thin and light laptop is my personal favorite. Take it with me wherever I go. You know, I'm hyped. I think everyone's hyped. A 1070 and a thin and light is just something that's kind of crazy, right?
Crazy. 1060 is VR ready, so 1070 you're even higher than VR ready, and a laptop that's 0.76 inches thick and 4 pounds.
And a 1070 is, you know, like the ultimate 1080p gaming GPU. So you can play anything on a laptop that you can carry around with one hand. It won't bog you down. I'm very excited. I'm sure you guys are too. So
1070 is the sweet spot.
It's the sweet spot.
Can't wait for that one.
So now we got some geek news. Kevin, you want to hit that off?
Geek news in the news. Geek this week.
Geek this week. I like
Last night, Adult Swim held a Rick and Morty live stream. I don't know if you guys saw it. They dropped 2 bits of information, Rick and Morty news. First, they dropped the trailer of the upcoming season. So another season coming soon, actually July 30th. So it's pretty awesome, comes out really soon. Co-creator Dan Harmon also teased the possibility of a 4th season being worked on, which of course, you know it's going to happen. Another Rick and Morty news, if you're fans of Rocket League, they're going to release some content for Rocket League. So probably some community flags. Also, the 4-player action game Move or Die also released an update, including Rick and Morty characters. So it's pretty awesome. Alexis, what do you think about all this Rick and Morty stuff?
I absolutely love Rick and Morty. I'm very, very excited. We've been waiting for this season for some time, but the fact that they've been hinting that they're already working on the season 4 means that we won't have to wait so long for it. I think it's a brilliant show. I love comedic cartoons, and this one's at the very top for me right now. So I'm very, very amped. And Dan Harmon, one of my favorite guys. Justin Roiland, also awesome writer. So I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited. I'm looking forward to Rick and Morty. I'm sure most people are.
Seems like everything that they do is super high quality and super funny and entertaining. So I'm sure it's going to be awesome.
Yeah. So, with the release of Spider-Man Homecoming next week, there's been some news about the past and the future of Marvel Cinematic Universe. Earlier this week, Tom Holland, who plays Spider-Man in the upcoming movie, revealed that Peter Parker was previously in Iron Man 2. During the climax of the movie, that scene involves a nameless boy wearing an Iron Man mask who stands up against the drones Iron Man is trying to stop. Turns out that kid is Peter. What? Surprise! Spoiler alert! On the future side of things, producer Kevin Feige was asked if the upcoming Infinity War movie would be the final chapter for some characters, and he said yes. No further details were revealed about that answer. Also, it's official. Venom is not considered a part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Lots of news in regards to the Marvel movies. What do you think, Kev?
That was a lot of information. Pretty awesome that Spider-Man was in Iron Man 2. So that's like a little Easter egg that nobody knew about, right?
Right.
Yeah, so that's super cool. Now we all want to go back and check that out again. So I'm going to go back and look at that again.
Can I watch it one more time?
As far as the final chapter, I don't really put too much into that because nowadays with all the stories and the different timelines and the different universes, they could be the final chapter
of this timeline.
But then they switch it up somehow, or you know, you never know. So if the community is asking for more, there'll definitely be more.
There's a really cool video that I saw where it's like, it's a guy that watched, I guess, all starting from the first X-Men series all the way to Logan, and he explained the whole Wolverine timeline. And it's like, it's funny because at some point everything switches, like there's a timeline shift.
Yeah.
So then it goes backwards and he's just like trying to break it all down. It's super interesting, but it's true, like anything could really happen. They could just decide to do whatever they want to do in it. They could change timelines, which is the perfect rewrite to any story. It's like, I don't really like how this is going, so let's switch the timelines, and now we're in this new world where this is now his new past and this is the trials and tribulations that he's going through.
And let's do a prequel, and oh no, let's redo the prequel.
Yeah.
Oh, let's redo the prequel, redo the redo, and a different character and a younger character. Who knows?
It's hilarious. All right, so up to you. Let's go to the next segment. Recent releases.
Bam! Recent releases brought to you by no one yet. We're looking for sponsors, so
Hit us up.
Hit
Sponsors.
us up, people. Yeah.
Coca-Cola.
This week's recent releases. I'm not going to talk about a PC game, very interestingly enough. I'm going to talk about Zelda. How could you not talk about Zelda? The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Master Trials released last night, midnight Eastern Standard Time. I was I was on my Switch at midnight, waiting for it, and downloaded it. It was pretty quick and started playing. It's so awesome to be back in the Zelda universe, and it's pretty interesting that Zelda, I think, is the first ever Zelda DLC.
Yeah.
So pretty interesting that they're now doing DLC, which a lot of people normally don't like, but I think it's a lot of content. It's a lot of fun. There's new outfits. There's new amiibos.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff for this first patch of the DLC, the first part of the DLC.
It's pretty cool.
So I'm loving it so far.
Trial of the Sword. All right. Also, next we have Secret World Legends. It's a relaunch of the Secret World MMO with a revamped combat system, updated visuals, and newly designed progression systems and quest flow. Secret World Legends is also free to play, so new players can jump in and take a part in the War of the Supernatural. You can play Secret World Legends only on PC. I'm a big fan. The first one, I really liked the story, and I didn't like the combat, so the fact that they redid the combat in this one makes me want to go out and try it again. I've actually been watching some videos. It looks very, very interesting. I can't wait to give it a whirl this weekend, probably as soon as we're done with the show, TBH.
Oh, yes. And finally, one more game we're going to talk about. Diablo 3 fans can now play as the Necromancer and the new Rise of the Necromancer DLC. Command skeleton armies, blow up your enemies' corpses, and curse your foes with the Necromancer. DLC is available now on some other places and PC. So I'm a big Diablo 3 fan. I haven't had a chance to try this out. I'm going to try it out soon. I love playing 2 people or 4 people co-op.
Yeah.
And you just blow stuff up and get loot. I mean, what's not bad about that?
Nothing bad about blowing stuff up. Yep. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Diablo 2. I'm super excited. Like I said, Diablo 3 is going to be cool to go back into. Secret World Legends is going to be great. We got Zelda this weekend. We got the Steam Summer Sale. I think we're going to be entertained game-wise for some time.
Oh yeah, it's never ending.
Never ending. So that's it for the recent releases this week. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to try to get Mighty Mouse on the line. He's going to be joining us as our special guest. We'll make sure that he's there and available before we come back. But stick around after the break. We should have Mighty Mouse here. See you soon.
Yep, I'm in here. Can you guys hear me? Yep, what's up? Sounds good, brothers.
New guest, who dis? Sponsored by Intel. Thank you very much, Intel. On the line, we've got DJ Mighty Mouse. How you doing, Mighty Mouse?
I'm doing good, man. Thanks for having me on, guys. Appreciate it.
Now, thank you for being on. We got a few questions for you lined up, so let Kevin take the lead on this one.
Thank you for being our very first ever guest. So, first question we got for you. Do you have any other nicknames besides Mighty Mouse, or before Mighty Mouse? Did you have any nicknames growing up? What do you got for us?
Currently right now in the online game community, I'm also known as Black Ice.
I like that one.
Notorious man to GTA 5, who runs the city of California, Santa Monica. Also, I go by Mighty when I'm playing video games as well. Yep. And those are pretty much it. My kids call me, obviously Dad, and hey, you listen, and hey, no, you're saying it wrong. So other than that, those two ones I go by Black Ice and Mighty.
Cool, and Dad. So yeah, we can call you Dad, right? Just kidding.
No, you guys can call me Dad.
That's awesome, DJ, man. So thanks again for joining us, guys. This is Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson, UFC flyweight champion of the world, also prolific streamer, fantastic streamer, champion in PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds too, from my understanding. DJ, right, I got another question for you, man. So what's your response to people that diss esports, and how do you feel about esports personally?
Esports is awesome. I mean, it gives people who are, competitive in the gaming world the opportunity to be able to perform at the highest level of, competition. I think esports is always growing, and I think people who diss on it, I mean, these guys actually have a talent when it comes to playing game. I mean, seeing some of these guys play, Tekken 7 or Street Fighter 5, and new games keep coming up. I'm hoping Battleground Players Unknown mixed the esports. I believe it has the community to do it, and I think they have the backing, and I'm a huge fan of the game. I'm a huge fan of esports, so people who diss on esports are just haters. That's all they are.
Damn right.
Yep, we can totally agree with you on that one. All right, so next up, I got a question for you. What are your thoughts on this fight? Maybe you've heard of it, McGregor versus Mayweather?
I think it's gonna be a good fight. Obviously, Mayweather coming over from mixed martial arts to boxing. He's taking the greatest boxer,
Uh-oh.
Oh, we got some Skype lag.
Whole technical difficulties. Looks like he's lagging out on Discord.
Yeah, that's on his end.
Oh, that's Discord or that's Skype?
Yeah, Discord.
Okay. Getting some Skype, Discord lag.
DJ, you're cutting out on Discord, man. I'm sorry.
Want to connect and reconnect?
I like to make you...
Sounds like
he's auto-tuning. I think he's auto-tuning us.
Pretty entertaining as it is.
I think he's trolling us. He's auto-tuning us. That's how you know it's a live show.
It's gonna be fine. All right, let's see if we can get him to reconnect. DJ, if you wouldn't mind trying to reconnect. In the meantime, guys, if you're not following Mighty Mouse already, follow him at Mighty Mouse UFC on Twitter. Make sure you're following him on Twitch as well. He's at Mighty Mouse UFC 125, if I'm not mistaken. He's becoming an awesome streamer. Like, it's so great to see someone that, because there's been a lot of times where like celebrities or athletes, and there's a lot of great ones out there that try to make the conversion over to Twitch. I think Mighty Mouse, by far, out of all of them, is definitely at the very top, because he takes it so, and you can tell. I mean, he's
authentic.
Yeah, and if you're a championship fighter, you have to have so much dedication and commitment to your craft to then take something like Twitch and gaming and have a lot of dedication and commitment. It really shows off in the way his channel's playing out right now.
You could tell some people get on there from different walks of life, different careers, and they jump on the Twitch just to try it out. But you can tell he's jumping on there not just to try it out. He's jumping on there because he loves the community. He loves the gaming.
Great,
and
awesome.
Yeah, it's really authentic.
Yeah, glad you're back, DJ. You cut out there for a second.
Sorry about that, Discord. Shame on you, Discord. And
Shame on Discord.
Discord on my phone.
So let's rewind. What were your thoughts on that fight that McGregor and Mayweather?
I think if McGregor comes out and fights like an MMA guy, uses his movement, doesn't try to sit there like a boxer trying to box like one of the best boxers, I think he has a great chance in beating him. But obviously he's going against Mayweather, which would be a tough fight, so we'll see what happens.
I can't wait, man. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah, it's going to be really good.
Oh, it'll be sick.
I wanted to ask you another question about, now let's switch it back over to gaming real quick. What's your ideal PUBG loadout? What do you like to run in PlayerUnknown's?
It all depends on how I'm feeling. Lately I've been camping the bridge. So if I'm camping the bridge, I need all the ammunition I can get, whether it's the Uzi, the UP9, the M16, the SCAR. It's whatever's going to give me as many bullets as I can to light somebody up on the bridge. But if I'm going around and playing, I've been really falling in love with this, the Vector. That's pretty good work. And then anything that's a long range, whether it's the car, the M16 long range rifle, or the AKM is a good one. But I've been falling in love with Vector. I haven't gotten a lot of chance to get the Vector. So each time I get a chance to get it, I'm always trying to deck that thing out. And obviously, you're gonna have the grenades and the flash grenades. I'm gonna have the pan to protect my ass.
So you like the bridge camping strategy, right? Let's say I see a lot of people using that. I've used it myself, and it works out so well. You just let people run through and blast them.
Yeah, and I only do that just for like entertainment value.
Right.
Literally entertainment value. Like if I'm trying to like win, I'll focus on setting myself up strategically to do things. But lately, when I did the last bridge camp, I got a solo win, and I had 8 kills, and I ran like 3 people over. Shot a lot of people, and then it was epic.
Cool. So we got a fan question from the chat, DJ. With all your accomplishments in MMA and UFC, what got you to jump into gaming, or is it something you've always been interested in?
I've always been interested in gaming. What got me interested in like streaming on Twitch is another platform for me to interact with my fans on. When I'm doing mixed martial arts, it's something that I take very personal. It's my livelihood. So I'm not as open about talking about it. But when it comes to gaming, I think it brings out a different personality in me, shows my charisma, and I enjoy doing it. Obviously, I've always been a console guy, but now my PS4, Xbox One, or Nintendo Switch are nowhere even hooked up. All you see in my room is Origin PC everywhere.
Oh, thanks for the plug, man.
Appreciate that. That actually leads into my question.
Yeah.
Out of all the other platforms, all the other ways you could game, what makes PC gaming so appealing to you? Well,
to be honest with you, what sold me on PC gaming is obviously you have Steam, which has a whole bunch of different types of games. The library of Steam is just through the roof, how many games you can get.
Yep.
Another thing that's led me into PC gaming is obviously you guys work at PC. My experience of going and purchasing a PC, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what the hell's in my PC. If I tell you guys what I need and what I want, you guys are able to throw together a great package and make it happen and ship it to me. If I have any problems whatsoever, all I do is call the 24/7 hotline, and I'm able to get connected with somebody and resolve the issue. So that's been a tremendous amount of help. And be able to use Discord to play different games on the fly. I'm playing Tekken 7. Within 2 minutes, I can jump into PUBG, play that. If I want to go play Final Fantasy 14 Realm Reborn with cross-platform with PlayStation 4 and PC, it's just night and day when it comes to PS4 and Xbox One. Just night and day.
Awesome. Yep, I couldn't agree more.
So I want to ask you one last question, DJ. Are there any upcoming games you're looking forward to?
It's funny you ask that. Honestly, there's nothing really coming out I'm looking forward to. I just reinstalled Final Fantasy 14 Stormblood on my PC, and I've been hacking the hours away on Battleground. I'm waiting for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, but other than that, there's nothing I'm really catching my. I know God of War 4 is gonna be good and all that stuff, but I mean, just those 2 games I'm playing right now and Tekken 7 have just been keeping me, entertained. Also with the children, my youngest is super sick, so I haven't got a chance to game in like 2 days, so I'm having withdrawals.
That's awesome. So another chat question that seems to be really popular. Are you excited for the next UFC game?
I actually am. The reason why I'm saying that is that, I'm actually working with EA Sports. They reached out to me and they said, hey, we want you to come in and do motion caption.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, wow.
for the game, which I'm super excited about it. You know, I might talk to those guys and I say, you know, guys, you guys got to get on Tekken 7 mode. You have to bring my frame. You do. I mean, you know, if you play Tekken 7, everybody plays totally different. If you play Dragon Ball Z Budokai, everybody plays exactly the same. They have different movesets, but it's basically the same character with different skin. You know, if you play Tekken 7, you know, if you're Steve Fox, he's a pure boxer. He's doing duck in the beat, but he's doing liver shots. If you be Akuma, he's doing what Akuma does best in Street Fighter 5. The list just goes on. So hopefully I could bring something to the table with EA Sports, with my motion capture and all the knowledge I have in mixed martial arts. And I'm really looking forward to it. So hopefully get it frame by frame, and we see what happens.
That's awesome, man. I'm really excited for you. Well, that's it, man. Thank you so much for joining us. Really, really awesome of you to come on our first ever episode. I hope you had a good time, man. Thanks again. I told everyone to follow you on Twitter and follow you on Twitch, but if you got anything else to plug, feel free. The floor is yours.
Yeah, that's it, man. Just hit me up on Twitch and follow the social media, Twitter and Instagram. And if you guys are looking for the best PC builds in the world, don't shop anywhere else. Shop Origin PC.
Thanks, DJ, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
See you guys.
Later, DJ.
All right. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, blatant plug of the week.
We could have had DJ do the blatant plug. He was so,
I know, he was so good at it. Oh. All right, cool.
That's me.
You know, yeah, there we are. Celebrate dads and grads with cool upgrades. It's our latest promo. So right now, if you purchase an Eon 15X or an NS15, you get free GPU overclocking, free US ground shipping, and much, much more. Also, for those of you that know this already, are you a Twitch Prime subscriber? If you're not, all you have to do is be an Amazon Prime subscriber. You can actually link the two, use that subscription to sub to Origin PC. Why, you may ask? Well, it's a free sub. If you're not using it for anything else, 100% of our proceeds on Twitch go directly to St. Jude. So if you want to help them out, or help us out by helping them out, however you want to look at it, either way, you know, you're doing it for a good cause.
Somebody just subscribed via Twitch Prime.
Did they?
Yep.
Fantastic. Thank you for the, who's that? Roba. Thank you so much for that sub. Choose to make your PC unique. Have you checked out our custom paint options? If you have not, make sure to do so. Your personal computer is an extension of who you are. So choose to make your personal computer just as unique as you are. Origin PC's dedicated team of passionate and creative artists can help you turn your desktop or laptop into a one-of-a-kind piece of art to create a system you'll want to showcase at every opportunity. Rig up, baby! For those that don't know, Mountain Dew's Rig Up Challenge is happening right now. If you tune in every Wednesday to the Mountain Dew channel, twitch.tv/MTNDew at 9 p.m. EST, you get to vote for the next hardware going into the Mountain Dew Origin PC Super Rig. Just by voting and hanging out in chat, you're automatically entered and eligible to win this $50,000 Ultimate PC from Mountain Dew and Origin PC. You also have the opportunity to win daily prizes. Am I right? I think you've been there through a bunch of them, right, Kev?
During the stream itself, they gave away a ton of prizes from all the partners that were listed there: HyperX, DX Racer, etc. If you subscribe to the channel, you also get some actual Mountain Dew.
That's right. If you subscribe to their channel, they send you is it a gift card, or they send you like a 6-pack?
I don't know. I don't know how it works. I'm assuming it's some sort of gift card.
You can't go wrong with that.
Yes,
so
they just come over to your house and they pour it for you.
They pour it in your cup. Thank you so much to Mountain Dew for that and for partnering with us on this. It's been an excellent opportunity. You were already on, I think, episode 3?
I was on episode 3, I think. Yep, I was live in the studio. We got to play some Ghost Recon Wildlands with the host David.
Yep. And Mighty Mouse was actually on episode 1. Yep. Zombie Unicorn, who we work with, was on episode 4.
And then Dyrus
was on the last episode. We also had Optic Diesel on episode 2, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And then I can't remember the guests coming up, but I will be on there too. I think the last or second to last episode. So tune in. Remember, every Wednesday at 9 p.m. EST for the chance to win prizes, for the chance to win this epic PC, and for the chance to vote to see what goes into the PC. Next.
Next up, we have the CNET review. Oh no,
Oh no.
Never mind.
Eat, sleep, game, repeat. Let's do this.
So, what is everyone eat, sleep, game, and repeating? Brought to you by our gear shop, where you can actually buy the Eat, Sleep, Game, Repeat t-shirt that you've seen all over.
All over.
So, I'm going to go first. What am I eat, sleep, gaming, repeating? Actually, Alexis, you want to go first?
Sure. Actually, what I've been eat, sleep, game, repeating, what I've been gaming tons of is Metro Redo.
Oh yeah, the new
Redux
Metro, yes.
bundle, the older ones. I never tried Metro. I got really excited at the E3 presentation. It looked phenomenal. So the Steam Summer Sale came up and they had Metro 2033 and Last Light for $7. I had to go for it, and I've been enjoying the crap out of 2033. I'm trying to go through all of 2033, and then I'm going to do Last Light, and then hopefully by the time I'm done, the new one will be out. I doubt it, but I've been blowing through 2033.
And the graphics are insane, right?
Oh, so good
And
for
it's
an old game.
$7.
Yeah, $7. It's
Yep.
an old game. Another good one that's a really good bargain. Shadow of Mordor. Shadow of Mordor is only $4. $4 for it's like over 80 hours of gameplay at least. It's a complete open world sandbox. It's only $4. I've been gaming that. I've been doing Metro, and I haven't touched them yet, but I have Hollow Knight and Ori and the Blind Forest. I believe you've been playing Hollow Knight, am I right?
Yep, that was going to be my answer. What am I eat, sleep, game, repeating? A bunch of different things, but you turned around to Hollow Knight. Got it in the Steam sale for I think $10.
Yeah.
It's a super awesome indie game. The graphics are sort of black and whitish, so at first I wasn't too sure about this game, but you recommended it. It was on sale, so I checked it out. I dove in, and it's super fun. It really has a nice atmosphere. The story is cool. It's a Metroid, Castlevania type of game, so there's a lot of exploring, side-scrolling, a lot of action, and I just unlocked like the compass, so now you can see where you are, and you have to buy. Instead of other games where you just kind of get things, like in Metroid, Castlevania,
Yeah.
you just kind of explore and find and get the items. And this one you explore, find stuff, but then you go to the store and you choose what you want to buy. So
Sweet.
It's really cool.
Yeah, I can't wait to, as soon as I'm done with Metro, I think that's what I'm jumping on next. So really exciting stuff. All right, next segment, check this out. So in Check This Out, we'll be talking about a piece of tech, app, or gadget that we've been using personally. Kevin, what have you been up to?
Could be anything. So, Alexis turned me on to something yesterday. He sent me this article via email. I'm like, man, this looks pretty cool. And then, this is not even on the script. I didn't even tell you about it. But I'm into this new game, and I brought it here to show it to you.
Get out of town. What do we got? Oh, I know what it is.
Do you know what it is?
I know what it is.
You know what it is. I had to smuggle it inside of a bag so he wouldn't see it. It's the Monopoly Gamer
I can't believe you got it. That's
Collector's
so cool.
Edition.
You want to tell people what that's about?
So it's like Monopoly, but it's different. So it's not just your typical skinned Monopoly game. They actually changed the rules. So there's different characters. Each character has their own special ability and their power-up boost. So you roll like the dice, you get a number, and you get a power-up. So your power-up might be a red shell, might be a green shell. So
Cool.
you basically go on the board and you can hit people. When you hit them, they drop coins, just like a Mario game.
That's
and then
so
if you
badass.
pass over the coins, you pick up those coins. There's also properties, like your classic Monopoly. So you're acquiring properties, people are paying rent when they hit your properties. You're also collecting coins. And then when you walk when you go past Go, you pick up your 2 coins, you know.
Right.
And you also fight a boss. So there's like 8 bosses in the game. Once you defeat all the bosses, including the final boss, then the game ends. Everybody tallies up their points. If you beat a boss, you get a bunch of points. If you have properties, you get points. If you have coins, you have points. So you tally up your points, and whoever has the most points wins the game.
That's awesome. And I think from what I read in the article, and it makes complete and total sense, the major reason that they even decided to do something like this, like again, look at the play pieces. Games like Monopoly, like the old Monopoly games, or all the Monopoly games, they don't really have an ending. It's kind of just open-ended until everyone runs out of money, which could take ages. But this actually like has an ending. Like you fight a final boss, you're saying, right? And you get to do different
it does
things.
take a little while because you have to go around the board multiple times. However, once you go around the board, you can change up the rules. Like a 2-player game, you take out some of the bosses. You're only supposed to play with 4 players, but I think you could probably play with a lot more.
Yeah.
And the price right now is $40 on GameStop. It's only available right now on GameStop.
What?
So you sent that article, and it was talking about August release and Hasbro.
Right.
And it was $25. So I'm like, oh, let me check out. Let me see if I can pre-order it somewhere. So I checked GameStop, and they had it actually in the store.
That's amazing.
They only have the collectors, and that one's $40, but it comes with Bowser.
That's still not bad though. $40 for a freaking cool game, and basically like these collector's editions. How's the board look?
We'll have
Pretty
to play.
sweet.
We'll have to play later.
The game night. Game night here at Origin PC is the best.
No, today we'll have to play.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, let's do it. So what I've been using, this is a plug to one of my favorite companies, XSplit. How I've been using XSplit is setting up this talk show. You know, this is something we've been working on for like a month already, trying to set everything up and doing some test runs and getting the proper equipment and everything. We're not at 100%, but we're getting there, and it's really a lot of it's thanks to XSplit and just how intuitive and easy it's been to use. I know this sounds like a plug, and like they tell, this is every time we've done this test too, it sounds like they've paid me to say this, but I promise you, they don't even know how appreciative I am of their software. It's just been so easy and awesome in the way you can do the UIs and lay out the format of everything. Thank you, XSplit, for everything you've done. I love you guys.
There are a bunch of things that I'm always, when we're testing out the show, trying different things, I'm always asking Alexis, oh, how did you do this? And how did you do that? And how did you do this other thing? And he's pretty much always saying, XSplit, I do that through XSplit. I can do that through XSplit. It's pretty awesome.
Thank you, XSplit. We love you guys. Mwah. All right, on to the next segment. This is the good one. Next segment is Ask Origin PC. So one of our moderators has been collecting questions, and now we're going to answer some of them. Let's do it.
A lot of the questions we just got right now are about Monopoly Gamer.
Yeah.
So we answered that. It's $40. You know what else I got from Monopoly Gamer?
What's that?
I got, you can buy extra characters for $4 each.
Extra characters for $4
Yes,
each?
that's right.
Oh.
So it comes with 4 characters, standard edition. Collector's edition comes with 5 characters. And then you can buy additional characters for $4 each, and there's 8 additional characters.
Cool. So Rightful Legos has asked, do any of your PC cases have that transparent monitor that NZXT had in theirs?
I can answer that. Our Intel rig giveaway that we did, well, Intel Extreme rig, our
Right.
Intel Extreme rig that we did actually had 2 of those side panel monitors.
Wow.
So that was a rig we did for PAX East. It was a $10,000 rig, and it was given away on the show. So we do it, but we do it more for one-off types of PCs.
Excellent. You're up next?
Oh, Dan Alexander, thanks for asking the question. He says, any plans on expanding to Europe, or is it a market that would be difficult to jump into? Want me to answer that one?
Yeah, go for it.
So right now, Origin PC ships worldwide. You can actually buy a PC on our website. We'll ship it to pretty much any country in the world. You can come onto our configurator, configure out your PC, see how much it'll cost, and then you can configure your shipping and your taxes for your different countries. The only thing is though, we don't have localized support. So your question is probably more about that. You know, are we going to officially expand to have a facility in Europe? Nothing that we can talk about right now, nothing officially in the works. But if that does happen, of course, you'll hear about it on our show, on our stream, on our social media, and we would definitely announce it if we're working on that. But nothing we can talk about yet.
All right, next question. You're trapped on a desert island with one game. What would it be? All right, this will be for both of us, I'm assuming. Can it be a multiplayer game? Is that kind of cheating? Because like I'm on a desert island, but I can play an MMO and still talk and socialize with people. That would be my choice. I would choose something
let's answer both versions. If
so a single player and a multiplayer
literally
game?
any game in the world, including some sort of magical internet connection.
Okay.
Or no, you're by yourself and you can only play by yourself.
Magical internet connection. All right, go for it. You want to go first?
Oh, okay. Sure, I'll go first.
Okay.
If there was a magical internet connection, I'm going to have to play World of Warcraft, just because it's been around the longest, and it'll probably stay around the longest. Because imagine if you could only play one game forever, and you pick a game, and then they discontinue the game.
Like, yeah, we're done.
So I pick a
Servers
game
are
that's
closed.
been around for a while, it's going to stick around for a while, has a lot of community, so I can interact with people and not go crazy by myself.
Okay, that's fair.
So your turn, and then I'll answer the single player.
multiplayer, it would have to be an MMO for sure. If I can pick one that hasn't been released yet, then I'm going to go with Pantheon because it looks awesome. It's made by the same guys that did EverQuest, and I'm really, really excited. I loved EverQuest. I've been playing EverQuest again with a friend of mine, and it's been phenomenal. So I'm going to have to go with Pantheon for the fact that it's an MMO. I could socialize, and I can play like an old hardcore RPG MMO. So I'm really, really, really looking forward to that one, and that would be my island go-to.
So pretty
multiplayer game.
Pretty risky selection there.
I know, it's a new one.
A game that hasn't even come out.
It's a new one. They could stop development. I could choose that one and be like, I'll fish or something until it comes out, and then they stop development.
Or it could be super buggy, and then you're playing this buggy game forever, eternity.
I can't patch because the internet connection's so bad. I can't get any of the updates.
Single-player game. If I can only play one single-player game, I'm gonna go with Skyrim as long as I have the mods.
Take mine.
I took your answer.
Yeah.
Skyrim with mods, because you can play it over and over and over so many different ways.
Okay, so then I would go for, oh man, this is tough.
Minesweeper?
No, maybe GTA 5, just because that's also an open world. Anything where you can kind of create your own fun and you don't have to stick to the story, that would be what it. So a sandbox like GTA.
Like how many years do you think you or I could play one game? If I only played Skyrim and you only played GTA, only that game, that's your forever. Like literally, how many years until you just said, all right, I can't take it anymore?
I have such a short attention span, and I don't even think I would make a year, to be honest. It would probably be
well,
like
remember, you're on a remote island.
It's true.
There's nothing else for you to do besides, survive, hunt for food, shelter, and fire. But in between all that.
In between fishing and fighting off predators.
Yes.
Man, I think maybe a year at most, I would probably be able to go.
Wow.
Yeah, that would be it.
I think I'd go like a few years, maybe 5 years, and then I'd be like, all right, maybe I should build a boat and get off this island.
I'd bring programming books with me and try to learn how to program my own game. That would be the safe
Make
bet.
your own game. I like that.
Yeah. Okay, Lucky Charm 08, thank you so much for your question. What do you guys think of Lawbreakers? Have you had a chance to play it?
Yes, I played it. I actually got to visit Boss Key over there in North Carolina and play the game. Super fun, insanely fast.
Yeah.
It's a game that's different than other games out there. And if you can master it, man, like it has a learning curve, and if you're really good at it, you show off your skills. It's super impressive. Also fun to watch because it's such a game that is difficult to master. So when you see people pulling off some crazy moves and zero gravity and grappling hook, and it's crazy. So I love it. It's awesome.
Yeah, so to echo your sentiment, I'm pretty much on board with everything you said. It's a crazy fast-paced game. Reminds me a lot of like any kind of deathmatch scenario or team-oriented games. But the key features, like that anti-gravity area that they have, so cool. All the classes play really, really different. I'm really excited to see it in its final form. And I think it's going to be a really popular, like, competitive game moving forward.
Next up, Nadi Moroku. So, what plans do you have for the future of Origin PC? Well, we plan to, keep building stuff.
Yeah.
Anything in the works that you can talk about? Sure, let's see, what can we talk about? So the Evo 15S, we already announced that, so we can talk about that. Whenever our technology partners launch something, we'll be right there with them. So all of our PCs are totally customizable, and we'll work with all the different component manufacturers out there. So if you read any rumors about stuff coming out with them, whenever that stuff launches, we will have that at launch. So, because of that, we're pretty much always working on new stuff. So we have a lot of new components coming up from our different partners, our new laptop. And then later this year, around the holidays, we're gonna have our specials. Right now, next week, we can tell you that next week we're going to be launching our back to school special.
Back to school.
Check out our website next week for those special offers, and then go from there.
Ah, yes. Gaming.geek on Mixer. Thank you so much for your question. Beer, water, or soda while you game? Water and soda. I love drinking beer, don't get me wrong. Beer's great, but when I'm gaming, I feel myself getting sloppier in my movements. I get really tired when I drink beer, so I'm not a big beer drinker while I game and hanging out at the house. What about yourself?
What about, couldn't you do Red Bull and vodka or something?
Maybe I just
You're not
I
a
don't
drinker and gamer.
Yeah, I'm not a drinker and gamer at all. Sodas, anything that like kind of wakes me up. Red Bull by itself, yes, absolutely. Sodas all around, and water mostly. Water's probably my biggest go-to drink while gaming.
Yep. I'm drinking water. You know my answer.
Yeah.
I'm drinking water. Even when I go out
Yeah,
to
even
bars
when you're
and
out
clubs,
partying, you're just drinking water.
I'm drinking water. I love water.
You'll have a
It's
Red
great
Bull
for
every
you.
now and again, though.
Every now and then, yep. Or if I want some caffeine in my gaming sessions, I love some Mountain Dew as well. Get some Taco Bell, some Mountain Dew. I'm good to go for another 4 hours.
Evil Mercenary, who's this guy? He's got a question for you, Kev.
Oh, okay. Evil Merc, thanks for tuning in. Always great to see you. Who has the biggest game collection in the office? Also, I'm glad to see this turn into reality. Yes,
Yeah.
even though he had the inside scoop that we were working on this.
Inside scoop.
So who has the biggest game collection?
Tough.
Depends on what games you're talking about. Let's say PC games. I don't know. I have a lot. Hector, my partner Hector, has a lot. I'm
Are
sure.
most of these back here you guys?
Sure, yeah. The game's right behind us, so that's our old school collection. So Hector and I are old school gamers. We probably have the most PC games. I might have the most PC games, but Hector probably has the most card games and other games in general, because he does PC gaming, card games, strategy games, everything. What about you? Who do you think is the most games in the office?
I was going to guess you were Hector, probably, for sure. I mean, there's a ton of people. Tony and Hernan probably have pretty
Yeah.
huge game collections as well. They've been around since the old days, so I'm sure they've acquired a mass collection. Mine's increased exponentially since I've joined the company, for sure. It's at least doubled. It is pretty massive, but definitely not as big as some of the guys in here. LH27, when's the next PC build and for who?
Good question.
Ooh, don't think we can answer it quite yet. There is something coming up soon that's going to be awesome, and I hope that you're all here to tune in. It's going to be massive and great, and I can't wait to announce it, but we can't announce it yet. But stay tuned. It's going to be probably within probably next month. Maybe.
Okay. Yeah, but nothing. Yeah, we don't have anything
Nothing
official
definitive.
yet.
Nothing definitive and nothing
But
official.
for now, to keep you interested, we're gonna have this live show every week, Friday, 3 p.m.
Yep.
We'll be doing this show.
Every Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern. You guys tune in here. We'll be here. We'll have a new special guest. We'll have the latest in gaming and technology news and all that stuff. So we hope to see you guys here more often. Shoot us a follow if you like what you see so far. I hope you do. And that's it for the Ask Origin. Thank you guys for all your questions. Next, post of the week. So now for post of the week. Earlier this week we asked, what are things only PC gamers get to experience? We asked this on Twitter and everywhere. So lots of you responded, and we picked one as the post of the week. That would be Michael Tucker on Facebook, who wrote, Origin PC computers, of course, but I will say Epic mods. Sure, Xbox One and PS4 finally got mods, but it's still nothing compared to PC ever. Thank you, Michael. We'll be contacting you directly, and we're going to send over a prize. The prize is just dependent on where you're located, but we're going to get something to you. Thank you so much. So now, every week, guys, we're going to ask you a question here on the show. You can tweet, you can post on Facebook, whatever you want to do. Just use the hashtag OriginPCLive all together and answer the question. Kevin, what's next week's topic?
Next week's topic for post of the week is, what pairs best with Mountain Dew? Could be anything, whatever you think pairs best with Mountain Dew. Like Alexis just said, hashtag OriginPCLive with your post. And then next week, around this same exact time in the same exact place, we'll announce one post of the week.
Yep.
Good luck.
And yeah, good luck. We're going to choose the most creative and funny answer, so get nutty. Whatever you want to do, make it happen.
And also, send us feedback about the show. So whatever you like, whatever you don't like, whatever you'd like to see more of or less of, hashtag OriginPCLive, and send us your feedback.
Yep. And that about wraps it up. Guys, you have been amazing. I can't thank you all for tuning in to the episode 1 of Origin PC Live. Episode 1. We promise you we're going to work out all these kinks. We're still, this was a test run, and I think it went pretty well. I think we did a good job. You want to really get a little high five?
Yep.
Bam. So thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for tuning in. As Kevin was saying, use hashtag OriginPCLive. Send us over any feedback you might have, what you'd like to see in future episodes, any special guests that you'd like us to have on, any games you'd like us to cover, whatever it is, any movies, geek stuff, TV shows, comics, whatever you want us to talk about, we'll figure out a way to talk about it. But thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for tuning in. We really hope you enjoyed it. Have a safe weekend. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you next Friday at 3 p.m. EST. Adios!